this is Ellie doing your weekend reading for the 17th, 18th and 19th of April 2015. Again, Mr. Darcy is around here somewhere. He keeps popping in and out of the video, so I don't know what's going on with him today. So go to my website, www.hypnoyouellie.com. On there are the prices and the times, what you can get for a private reading with me, Ellie, your psychic clairvoyant. I am away, completely booked out for 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks. You can still book in, but there will be a bit of a wait. I am still doing the $35 one question burning question email reading. I do those at night. Okay, so let's get on with your reading. 17th, 18th and 19th of April for the weekend of. So we're starting off with the Justice card. Now, this card is all about justice, getting your just desserts. Legalities, authority figures, other people's money, government agencies, authority figures, could be of your households or your parents perhaps. This is about being 50-50 in a partnership, whether that be love, home or at work. This is about being impartial, letting the truth and the facts speak, getting out of your mind, your insecurities overshadowing the facts, finding balance in relationships. You've got the scales on there, which is a Librian sign of finding balance where the balance was out. This is about being cautious in contract signing, because the Justice card can be, contracts for home, buying a new home, renting a new home. Some of you will be renting a new home. So this is for Friday, Saturday or Sunday. I'm not going to choose a card for each because I feel like this could be, well, it's a very strong message this weekend because the other card we got was also looked very much like this one. So this card is all about if you're in a legal situation, if something's pending, upcoming, gone through, whether it be divorce, custody, being sued, speeding ticket, suing someone, if you are in other people's money, government agencies, going through a process, being not just a welfare, it could be a disability, or going through a process. Could be going through a process for work too. Some places that you go for interviews, you have to go through a set process of like a health test and a mental test and all those other things. So it's like a process that you're going through. This is about being cautious before you sign anything. This is bringing back your thought too, because you've got your sign, your sword, which is a sign of your thought and your clarity and, seeing things straight and the facts and not being swayed either way, being impartial. Okay, you've got your balance there. So getting balance. So if things have been out of balance, they will get into balance now. This is about getting a win, having luxury, clear expectations about what you want. So you set those, and then that's what you will get. I'm being drawn to the backdrop of purple, and I'm wondering what is hanging in the balance. What is hanging in the balance of this ruling? It seems to be quite important. So what does that question mean to you? What is hanging in the balance from this outcome? This is also domestic disputes. If you domestically are arguing with family members or partners, children, neighbors, and things like that. So this is about truth, judgment, legalities, impartiality, being 50-50, being sure and reading all the fine print before you sign any contracts. You could be buying a new car, getting a new loan. That's another thing. Banks, loans, student loans, universities, all those different kinds of, processes that go with legalities. Okay, so that's for Friday. Now, the other card that I got, which was, I said was quite similar, we've got another strong male sitting on a throne. Now, this is the Justice card, which is a strong man. with a Librian sign around him. So is that a Libra in your life? Is that, you know, an authority figure that you're dealing with, or is this you standing up for what you believe in? This is justice, being righting an injustice, you know. And then the other card for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we've got the Emperor card, who is, look at those cards, they're quite similar, both in red, they're both strong men. This one's a lot older than this one. This one looks like he could be mid-20s to late 40s, and this one looks like he's 45 plus. So they're both strong men, they're both on a throne, they're both in red, and they're both ruling, all right? This one I see with horns, or Aries, Taurus, or a Capricorn. This is an authority figure, a masculine, very powerful authoritarian. So this, again, a very authority-filled weekend. So is this dealing with authorities? Is it police? Police, you could be arrested. Someone you love could be arrested. You could be involved with in a police incident, or the police are around or want your assistance for something. Again, this card here is again saying justice, authority. I could be your boss. This could also be your boss too, wanting to sign papers. So you're around strong authority people this weekend. This is a very, very, I mean, you've got these two cards which are all about authority, police, judgment, custody, contracts, all those different things, fathers, you know, ruling the household, all those different things, these two cards. And then we've got this card which is all about finding balance and wearing the different hats. So are you the authority figure? So this weekend's very, very clear about roles, the roles that you play, power, experience, wealth of knowledge, wealth of wisdom. You could be getting some very wise words from someone older than you, could be a grandfather. This is calling in the experts in regards to money, budgets, or career. I feel like for some of you in publishing or digital, I see, you know, like web pages and things like that. I see design and things like that. You need to call in someone. You could do it yourself. It's going to take far too much time. It would be better to pay somebody else to do it so you can focus on the main thing, which is what you need to be doing. This is about finding balance in relationships too, not letting anyone manipulate you or be overbearing, or you be overbearing. You may not, a lot of times people are not aware of being overbearing. A lot of times people are not aware that they are trying to control the show, trying to be controlling because they don't want things to fall, so they try and hold on to things, and it usually has the opposite effect. When you try desperately, say you're a father and you have a daughter and she's 18 or 20, you know, in that age group, and you're constantly ringing her to check up on her, constantly saying, now don't take drugs, don't have sex, don't go out with strangers, watch your drink, you know, all these different things. You're going to drive her insane, and more than likely she's going to do the opposite of what you're telling her to do. So if you cut it out and you know, I mean, I know where it's coming from. It's coming from a place of fear. It's coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place where you want to protect, but you're actually overdoing it. You're overbearing. You're over emotional. You're driving her into the opposite. You know, this is a scenario of how it can happen where it's unintentionally, but it's happening, okay? This is also about delegating, you know. That is a sign of a very good boss, is to delegate. Like I said previously, calling in the experts. Just because you're the boss or the owner or the head of the family doesn't mean you have to do everything. You can share. That is the sign of being an excellent boss, is to say, right, well, you do that and you do that, and I'm going to get someone to come in and do that work so I can focus on the hard task. This is also about being fair and embracing, you know, other people's opinions, setting guidelines that people can continue to follow, being an example, being responsible, reevaluating, giving advice, making rules, following rules, sticking by the rules again, rules, rules, rules. So this weekend is all about authority, rules and balance, following the guidelines, following the parameters, all of those things. Now we go to follow on to the Two of Pentacles. Now the Two of Pentacles has got a silly hat on. Now, is this you wearing many hats? Is this you juggling so many things? I mean, the Two of Pentacles speaks about having a balance between two things. Do you have a blossoming romance that's overshadowing your home life or overshadowing your work life, so you've been a little bit erratic at those places because your mind is on this new blossoming romance? Or is it the opposite, that you're in a long-standing relationship and you haven't seen your partner because you've been so busy juggling work, juggling home, juggling your relationship? Are you juggling a family in a new relationship? Are you new relationship taking you away from the family, or are your family getting in the way of your new relationship? So where's the balance not quite right for you? Again, that's back with this card here. So where is the balance? Now, it could also be balancing two people, balancing two jobs. Are you balancing two jobs, and is that balance working for you? Or are you finding that the balance isn't right and that you are doing a half-pie job for both when you can do a full 100% effort on one? Try and keep the balance right. Is it too much for you to juggle? Are you balancing two people? Are there two people in this relationship? Are you going to be karmically caught out because you're seeing two people? I'm also drawn to the two ships in the background. One's a rather large one with the full moon, and it's going this way. So it's foreign territory, and it's going that way. And then you've got a really, really small one. Now, are they going towards the same direction, or are they both going this way? Is this you getting advice for your ship coming in? So you're getting advice about your ship coming in from someone from afar? Is this a foreign person giving you advice, or foreign deals bringing the money in? Is this that you've got one ship going one way, one ship going that way because you're at odds? The ideas are too far apart. Is this two lovers? You've got one that you're seeing at a distance and one that you're seeing up close. Is this hedging your bets? You've got all your money in one and you're hedging your bets by having someone on standby. This is about reversal, juggling, karma, balance, crossroads at work. I mean, that could be also, this could be your dreams. You really want to do that. Or this could be what you're doing now, and that's your dreams. Your dreams are slowly going out the picture. Is that what that represents? What do these two boats in the background represent to you? Are they both going on the same way? Or are they both going the opposite way? Well, how is that working? That's for you to decide. Where are you losing the fight for the balance? Where are you tied up in this balance? Where does the authority and the bosses and the dominance and the rules and regulations and all of that come in? Are you following the rules to the letter that you're letting your dreams go by? Is that what it's trying to say to you? Are you being so controlling and focusing on one aspect that everything else is flying past you? Is that what it's trying to say? Is it trying to say that your divorce is coming to a conclusion and you can finally, set sail into the sunset? Are some of you thinking about divorce and it just feels so far away from your imagination that you just don't know if you want to, but you can't see anything past? I mean, where does the two boats come in to authority, rules, contracts, all these different things, as soon as I said that, I thought, is it the right time to go out and buy the new car when your dreams are to have this new business? Where are you doing a balancing act and not following the rules, not following the progression? Are your needs and wants outweighing your dreams? Where's the responsibility in this? What's the out of balance? What's going on here? Because this weekend is all about, we've got rulings, authority figures, we've got justice, we've got police, we've got legal matters, we've got custody battles. I mean, for some of you, let's just be honest, let's just put this card into 2015. Some of you will be calling the police on the weekend. Some of you will be over a domestic matter finding balance. Some of you will be over a domestic dispute over your children. Some of you could be over money with a flatmate. Okay, you could be broken into your car, your house. I mean, that very, very possible. This is you getting caught out, having two people, being caught in bed with another person. pull this into 2015. This is juggling 2 people. Are you juggling 2 people? Or is this you juggling 2 jobs, juggling 2 wants, juggling too much? Are you wearing all the different hats? Are you at home being a martyr and doing everything because you don't want to release control? Is that what this is saying? You've got to take a little bit out of each card and say, where does this apply to you? Now, this is about authority. This is about wisdom, wise words, advice, grounding, because it's got horns around, so it's a grounding card. It's about wise words from someone older than you or wiser than you, someone higher than you. Could be a father, could be a boss, could be, police. It could be anybody. It could be a lawyer. It could be an accountant. It's anybody that has more qualifications than you to qualify the advice for the situation. So this weekend's full of things, all sorts of things. But it's about you coming to a conclusion about what matters most to you and finding that balance. So let's finish it off with a beautiful reading from the angels. This is the Drawing Virtue angels. Okay, I want to get 3 cards out. Okay, this is extremely strange. So, Athena, the powerful card. Again, what did we get over here? We've got power, we've got judgment, we've got legal. And then we pulled out the power card. Athena says, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Now, you can stand up for yourself and you will not lose face. You will not lose the respect of your partner. They will not run away from you if you stand up and say, actually, you know what? No, I actually don't like that. This is about you relaxing the reins. Like I said before, are you doing everything in fear that somebody else will make a mistake? So you can delegate. You can be powerful enough to let go. Powerful enough to let go. Don't push because you're so frightened that you push them away. Okay? Very strong message to go with those other 3 cards. The first card we got was Fiona. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Now look at what she's doing. She's doing this, which is again the balancing act. She's showing you that you can find the balance in your life. You've asked the angels for help and they will show you what truly matters and what is your priority, because what doesn't matter, what isn't your priority, will fall away. Very powerful card as well in this reading because that goes along with the whole balance. And then Bethany, which is when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. Now, this is what happens when you don't find balance. You get run down. This is what happens when you don't delegate, when you don't take one of the hats off. You've got to, a fine leader has no problem delegating to everybody else, to doing what's most important and letting the rest go. The only thing that matters in life is that you are happy and the people that you love are happy. Everything else is irrelevant. Now, also, this is about stress. Are you stressing about these decisions that you're making? Are you stressing about this legal situation? Are you stressing about this custody case, divorce, contracts? Are you stressing about your job or authority figures, government agencies, the process, stressing about not having a job? And are you stressing about balancing the home, balancing the family, balancing the love, balancing your work? Have you got so many balls in the air that you're going to drop the lot? It's an interesting weekend this weekend. You will find some answers and it will be very illuminating. So again, HypnoyouEllie at hotmail.com, www.hypnoyouellie.com, and I'll see you next week.